Hello everybody and welcome back to Driversroom Festival of Speed. We are here in Italy at the Lago Maggiore race circuit. We are on the center layout, so a really short one, meaning that we miss, well, actually most part of the circuit, the full layout. Only the first three corners, back straight, and that's really, and the main straight, of course. That's really what makes up what this track is made up from, the full layout. That's the sentence I want to say. Now, nothing more for me to add, at least. No. Let's go to the grid order for today's race. First place, we have Cartman Reviser. He has showed up to the track today and immediately put his car on pole position. Very well done. Lining up alongside him, it is Giclaren in second place. Third place is then for the Robbers Dog, with his teammate RJ Cool in fourth place. Linesi is in fifth place, with Hoxton in sixth. Then it is Too Fast who starts his race from 7th place, with Flappy starting in 8th. Then it is Urk who starts this race in 9th place, with Mr. Sean starting from 10th place on the grid. Mercer starts from 11th place, with Ivan starting from 12th. Then Grimlock starting from 13th place on the last row of the grid, with Ivano joining up alongside him and starting from 14th place. That is the grid order for today's race. Let's see what this race will bring us. Five lights, and they're out, and away we go for round number 2. Seems to be a good getaway from everybody on the field. Someone in the back already smoking up. A lot of wheel spin from them. As we head into turn number 1, there's a bit of tire screaming, and Giclaren being shuffled wide on the exit of turn number 1. Regains his second position as they make their way to turns 2 and 3. Now it's almost full throttle, or it will be even full throttle for everyone, as someone in the background going wide. As we now head into the heaviest braking zone of the circuit, Flappy having a little look up the inside of, I believe it was the Robbers Dog. The Robbers Dog gaining a couple of places, all the way up to 3rd place now, as we already end lap number 1. As Linesi needs to defend from Flappy and Giclaren. Giclaren now being shuffled down to 6th place. Linesi holding his 4th place for the time being. Too Fast now with a move not quite successful. Gets re-overtaken by Flappy, but gets ahead of Giclaren. Then I think it was RJ Cool who ran wide on this corner last lap, and this time he keeps it within the white lines. Mercer very close to the back of Grimlock. Is he gonna send a move down the inside? It looks to be the case. Can he stick it on into 10th place? I think he can, and yes, he has improved his position up to 10th place. As behind Mr. Sean and Ivan very close to each other. Ivan losing out on Mr. Sean. Is now into turn number 1, nearly braking too late it seemed, but managing to stop it in time. as Ivano tried to retaliate on Mr. Sean and staying ahead. Giclaren and Tuvos running side by side. It's not really a corner you want to be running side by side with one another. It will cost you a lot of time. And Tuvos with a exceptionally late braking, it seemed, moving himself up to 6th place ahead of Giclaren, and Giclaren with not a great exit, now side by side with Urk, and Urk not able to get fully alongside, and he will have to settle for 8th place, but that will be turned into 7th place and maybe even 6th place, yes, as I think Giclaren might have pushed too fast, or Tuvos just went deep on his own, and Giclaren then himself being compromised, losing them all a couple of positions. Cartman has seemed to have found a rhythm and is now pulling clear of the Robsdog and Hoxton. Two teammates going side by side into turn number 1. Might not want to fight as much as they are doing because that's only cost them time to 1st place, but still they are going quite harshly at it. And the Robsdog trying to make a move around the outside, and I think he has pulled it off, yes. As they come out of turn number 3, it's clearly the Robsdog ahead. In the background, Tuvos has gained a couple of places, Giclaren as well. Urk not getting a good run, now under pressure from Mercer behind. Mercer wanting to make a move on this back straight into the braking zone. Seems to be the favorite overtaking spot. Urk squeezes Mercer very tightly to the inside line. On the exit, runs a bit wide, that is gonna cost him some speed. Ivano now getting past, and Ivano might even get past Mercer, and yes, Ivano has gotten up to 9th place. Ooh, a bit of door banging from Mercer. Will lose him a position to Urk. And Mr. Sean also very close to the back of MJ Mercer now. Really close battles all the way through the field, as Giclaren is nearly pushing too fast through the S's. Giclaren going for a different line into the braking zone, and it seems like that will give him a little bit more traction, and he moves himself now up to 7th as they start lap number 7 already. Lionessy and Hoxton going side by side for 3rd place. And it seems to be Lionessy who will take that final podium position, at least for the time being. He did set his personal best lap last time round, a 54.6. But Hoxton having a look, not quite doing as much as he might want to. Now into the braking zone, is he gonna send it? He is of course gonna send it. Forces Lionessy a bit wide. Now Flappy behind, he is really looking to salvage anything from this battle up ahead. As he takes it steady through turns 1 and 2. Also something to note, interestingly, Flappy I think only uses 4 gears, whilst everyone else is using 5 gears. Yes, only 4 gears for Flappy. Oh, bit of a slide from Lionessy. but he keeps it on the black stuff. That's behind RJ, who has fought his way up to 6th place after starting near the back, and now already up to 6th place. Leclerc is gonna look for a move, but in doing so running in very deep into turn number 1. And with some dirt on his tires, we will not have the best grip. And two of us will happily take another position from Leclerc. Miss Grimlock was up into 10th place, still is actually running very wide on the exit of turn number 3. He's keeping his 10th place, but Ivana with a much better run, getting ahead before they get to the braking zone. And when they do get into the braking zone, it is Grimlock putting up a fight, but he doesn't have the speed to get past again. Although I say that, straight line speed seems to be somewhat better for Grimlock. As now into turn 1, heavy braking zone, as Mr. Sean comes in very hot. Seems like he has some good brakes, or at least knows how to use them. Can't say that from everyone. Cartman finishing off lap number 10. And look at the size of the lead that he has over the other competitors. Fastest lap of the race overall still belongs to Cartman with a 53.8, as Leclerc is into the pits. Interesting strategy. Not sure what's the thought behind that one. Ivano has a half-second penalty for track limits. He will serve that this lap. Leclerc now comes out of the pits, just behind Grimlock in last place. And at least at the front of the field it seems to be settled down somewhat. Leclerc already passed Grimlock for 13th place. But is Grimlock gonna put up a fight? Leclerc going very wide and then going for a cutback. And with that cutback getting some extra speed, and that will help him down the straight. So let's take a look at tire wear and fuel. I don't think fuel is that important, so we will gloss over that. We will take a look at the tire management, or the tire wear. It seems to be all pretty good. Flappy really suffering on his left front. His right front also slowly going off. Duvas also having a bit more tire wear as well. Mr. Sean has gotten past Ivano. Ivano with some worse tire wear than Sean. Leclerc of course with brand new tires. So interesting. Flappy currently with the worst tires of anyone. So I think he might do 2 laps, 3 laps more. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what he will do. I don't want to make any big predictions now already, but we might be looking at a nose stopper for most people. Don't think Flappy will make a nose stop too fast. Don't think so either. Also probably not. But other than all of those, and Leclerc also already pitted, don't think anyone else really needs to make a pit stop. Hoxton closing in on the Roberts dog somewhat, but going in super deep into the final corner, going in very deep. Also another comparison, last laps Cartman did a 54.2, 54.9 and also another 54.9. A 55.1 from Lioness, and a 55.5 from Flappy, and 55.6 from RJ. 55.2 slightly quicker from Too Fast, with Earth doing a 55.9. Leclerc with a personal best lap of a 53.9. And Dimano a 55.5. 55.6 for Nostra, Ivan with a 56.6 and Grimlock with a 57.4, and Mr. Sean is into the pit lane. Did not expect that one. Very interesting strategy. Nearly getting a lap now by Cartman, as Flappy has now gotten into the pit lane. As there goes Cartman past Mr. Sean. The Rob Dog and Hoxton still very close to each other. Playing the team game for now. But for how much longer, as Hoxton lines up a move. And Hoxton takes second place, although only for a little while, as his exit was kind of shocking, and gives third place back to Rob Dog, but decides not to fight it into the braking zone of turn number 1. Now also into the pit lane. With the battle for second place, the two teammates are holding each other up, or at least not going as quickly as they could be. As Rob's Dog is going defensive into turn number 1, you never want to do that really, not against your teammate. Too Fast is now also into the pit lane. And what I mean with my point is, Hoxton running a bit wide on the exit of turn number 2. My point is being that the Lioness, look at that. Lioness now closer to Hoxton than Hoxton is to Robert's Dog. right on board with Line SC. Look at how close he is to the back of those two retro racing cars. Onto the back straight, they go. Oxen lining up a move on the Robbers Dog. Line is nearly going into the back of the Robbers Dog. Now getting a good run. Deciding not to go for the move. And instead wait out. I say wait out, he goes underneath of the Robbers Dog. And he is now in front, so up to the podium for Line SC. But the Robbers Dog immediately retaliates. Doesn't quite succeed in doing so. Too fast after coming out of the pit lane. He is just ahead of Mercer. And Urk is has come out just behind Grimlock. Cartman has lapped everyone from P10 downwards. Urk has now passed Grimlock. Hoxton is nearly gonna lap Ivano. And there Ivano pulling off to the right hand side and giving everyone some free space, so well done to Ivano for not making an issue out of it. Ivan and Urk going side by side. Ivan losing out on Urk. Urk with a bit better straight line speed. Moving himself up to 10th place. Here's Sean setting his personal best lap time last time round of a 55.0. Being 1.6 seconds quicker than Grimlock on that last lap. Ivano nearly Tokyo drifting, or should I say Lago Maggiore drifting. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Robbers Dog has fallen away slightly, doing a 55.2 last time round, 55.0 from Line SC and a 54.7 from Hoxton. There was some tire screeching, but I believe that was from Ivano. Only 8 minutes remain in this race. And it could become very close. get what position. Anything can still happen. Mr. Sean has overtaken Grimlock now for 12th place. And Ivano giving way for other cars. He's pulling off to the side, not wanting to be in anyone's way. It's kind of difficult now as the field spread is kind of massive. As their Cartman comes again to lap Ivano for a second time, or nearly gonna lap Ivano for a second time. Cartman actually also uses only 4 gears. Whilst everyone else seemingly using 5 gears. So a bit of setup strategy, something is in play here. Flappy actually has a 5th gear. Interesting. At least I believe it was with Flappy that I said earlier that he only had 4 gears. He has a 5th gear. He just doesn't really like to use it, that's fine. Mr. Sean now up to 11th place with a new fast lap for him. Oh, bit of door banging there. Close battle for 11th place between Ivan, Mr. Sean and Grimlock. Very close to each other with a little over 5 minutes remaining. This could become very interesting for all 3 of them. As Ivan actually spins out. Did not know that you could spin out with these cars. That will relieve some pressure from Grimlock and Mr. Sean. Only a 1-to-1 battle. As Cartman is now going to lap Mercer. Ivan has gotten going again. Yes, look at this, not mess, that's not the right word, but Grimlock needing to attack Mr. Sean for 11th place, but also giving way to Hoxton and Lionessy. That will probably seal his fate for 12th place. As there's still a chance for Lionessy to claim 2nd place ahead of Hoxton. Dog has fallen away somewhat, not able to keep up the same level of pace that the top 3 are having currently. Well, Kaufman is on his own, but also the tire wear from Rome's Dog. Oh, it's awful. His front left nearly dead, as we saw with Watkins Glen. I believe it was also the Rome's Dog who had a torrent time with tire wear. Excuse me if I am confusing people. But I believe it was the Robert Dog who had so much tire wear. Mr. Sean now needing to give way and doing so very nicely, even gaining some cheeky slipstream from Hoxton ahead. Not that it will really matter though, as Urk is too far away from him. One and a half minutes left to go. 2 more laps. For I believe everyone. Maybe one more lap for the cars that have been lapped. Cartman actually very thirsty on fuel, below 50%, whilst Linus is close to 52%, I think. Robert's dog has no left front tire anymore. Actually, fuel is nearly the same for everyone. It's just Hoxton has a little bit more fuel than everyone else. Maybe that's the reason why I saw it, noticed it. 20 seconds remain. And only one more braking zone to go for Cartman. He might actually get on for another lap, you know. Maybe doing something of a parade lap. Is he gonna finish? He will finish. He does not finish. One more lap. Last lap. Light is flashing. And I think now Hoxton, he will take the flag and he will claim second place ahead of Linus in third. Robert Dog, he will come home in fourth place ahead of RJ Cool. McLaren, first ones to cross the finish line who pitted, claiming sixth place. Then it is Flappy, and he will finish just ahead of Too Fast, who will finish in 8th place. Mercer finished 9th, Urk 10th, Michan 11th, Grimlock 12th, Ivan 13th, and Ivano 14th. But Cartman, he will finish round number 2 with a stellar performance, and he has won the second round of this season of Driversroom Festival of Speed. Very well done, and also congratulations to Hoxton and Linus for completing the top 3. Now that was an interesting race, interesting strategies, some pitting for new tires, some not, made for a very interesting spectacle to see. In terms of points now, it is Hoxton who leads the championship with 47 points. Then it is Cartman who missed the opening round of the season. He is in second place ahead of the Robert Dog, who is tied on points with Cartman currently. Fourth place is for Too Fast with 26 points. Then it is RJ Cool with 22, tied with Flapjack. McLaren has 17 points. Linus has 16. He is tied with Urk. Then it is Mercer and Mr. Sean, both 13 points, just ahead of Ivano, who has gotten 12 points in 12th place. Gary missing the second round, 9 points to him, puts him in 13th place. Jules also missing the second round, he will be in 14th place. Then this Grimlock, who missed the opening round, he is in 15th place. Then Ivan is in 16th place with 3 points. Yet to see from Q8, AG and Rice, but I'm sure and I hope that we will see them on track very soon. So that is the championship order. In terms of teams, it is Retro Racing leading the constructors. Then it is Minardi number 1. Wrecking Ball Racing is in 3rd place. Then it is Pegasus Racing in 4th. Goose Racing in 5th place. And Sandit Racing in 6th place. That was it for the second round of this season from Driversroom Festival of Speed. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And I hope to see you soon for some more Driversroom Festival of Speed. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye!